I think a team is vital. I think, yeah, any of us are going to be quite naive to think that we can do it on our own. But I think with confidence, actually, the team around us can need altering. And that's quite an important thing, that if you're struggling at the moment, actually hacking out with the girl that always makes jokes about how much she falls off may not actually be valuable to you right now. And I found when I had a massive confidence crisis, I went to my normal instructor and she told me to ride properly. She just went, just ride properly. And it was like, I'm having panic attacks and anxiety getting to the yard. Just ride properly is actually going to make this worse. And so it's quite important to look who your team are and are they suiting you right now? And as much as I am an advocate of being utterly faithful to your team, instructors, you don't have to be quite so. And there may be someone at the yard that will suit you right now. You know, there might be someone that hacks out on a really safe cob that actually could be really nice for you right now to deal with the particular issue you're dealing with. And as Sam said, it's not even necessarily a horse person. One of my team is brilliant. She knows nothing about horses, but I know she's there to support me and cheer me on. Until the one time she said to me, I've got to ask, who is Martin Gale? And I was like, what? She's like, who's Martin? I was like, oh, and she's like, you just said you lost Martin Gale. And I was like, so there are occasional, you know, language barriers if they're not horsey at all. But yeah, who we have around us can alter. And people that maybe you hadn't considered become more valuable at different times, for sure.
Yeah, another lady who was saying that she's gone to quite a professional yard and she doesn't feel that she's the same standard as them, but she's quietly learned to do her own thing. And I think that's great. You don't have to make a big deal of it. You just, somebody says, oh, you're long reining before you ride out then. Yeah. Yeah, just, you don't have to explain everything. And it might be that you rehearse some of these things if people are going to make these remarks. I mean, sometimes people ask things and they're just genuinely interested. Sometimes they should mind their own business. And on the weekend course, I shouldn't talk like that, but on the Rosie's course where the other Daisy was as well days, Rosie Jones, Dr. Rosie Jones, a very Cambridge fellow, was quite funny when she said there was a yard where somebody kept interfering and she did her proper Oxfordshire voice where she goes, look, you ride your horse and I'll ride mine. And that kind of finished, that sorted those things out. That was established.